address you all. I have to be facing you all. Or if one of the legs of this chair is broken, so every time I move like that, it goes imbalanced. I have to balance. I should not fall down. I will not be able to deliver a proper lecture when the chair is not in good condition. I am not chair at all, but I am in the chair. So then it does matter. Well, I am not the body, but I am in a body. So the bodily condition does matter. It affects the functions of the soul mainly because of identification, and we are not yet free from the identification. So this body is also a great vehicle. Shariram khalu sadhanam, it is said. It's a good instrument. Just like for me, this chair is a good instrument to be peacefully sitting, to be able to give a class, deliver a class. So similarly, body is a good instrument. Khalu sadhanam. Indeed, it's a great instrument. So the body needs to be taken care of, and the bodily needs are three only, as we discussed in the morning: food, clothing, and shelter. We need a house which will protect us from natural atmospheric conditions, like too much heat. If we are on the road sitting, it will be sweating like anything. But inside the house, the heat is not transferred so much. It's too cold outside. We will be shivering. But inside the house, walls, other things protect us. So shelter, then clothes also. Body will not shiver. Body will be covered as human beings. And food also, which is required for some energy in the body. So these are the needs of the body. But there is something called a luxury also. Luxury means that is not the need, but people have it because of passion. They want to show it off. So that is luxury. That now for sitting, you can sit on the ground. Let's say somebody has a problem, knee problem, old people. They cannot sit on the ground like you all are sitting cross-legged. So they need to sit on the chair, and the legs will go down. So chair is required. So chair can be a simple chair. It can be a wooden structure, little above the ground, and they can sit. Okay, chalo, for resting of the hands, there can be some kind of structure like that. So that kind of chair is enough. But then luxury means now you have, this is in temple, this is not for show, but something, people, what kind of chairs they have, sofa set and so soft and all that, and very costly chairs, sometimes in lakhs of rupees. So that is all not required, but people have it. For transportation, you can go by public transportation. We can go by bus. We can go by local. We can go by natural, normal express. But then people want to go with very sophisticated vehicles, cars. A car can be simple car like Maruti Suzuki, 800, something like that. How much it costs? For 6 lakhs, 7 lakhs. But people want, I don't know what model. They have Alto, then Ertiga, very costly cars, 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs. Once one program was there in Pune, and one Grihastha Prabhu in his house only. So he came to pick me up at Shri Radha Kunjaveri temple, old temple. So I sat in the car, and seeing only in the car, I understood this is must be very costly. So I asked Prabhu how much it costs. He said 55. I said 55? That time Mercedes was 35. How come costlier than Mercedes Benz? He said, Prabhu, this is imported from UAE. Very costly, better than Mercedes Benz. So I was sitting in that car, and then I asked, yeah, it's okay, it's from UAE and imported, but will you drive this on Pune street? It's a third class street in one sense, like that. They are not so good roads in that sense, and all the way wise. So he said, yeah, but it's okay, it doesn't give much jerk and all. I said, okay. So he took me in that car and he dropped me also afterwards. So this is not necessarily required, luxury car. You can have a simple car. But people want to show. It's a world of showing, isn't it? Hairstyle. My God. Men's saloon and women's saloon. What nonsense goes on. And nowadays that all hairstyle like that. I even heard that you can go to. We never go. This is our normal hairstyle in the last 25 years. So I don't know what goes on in saloon. But it seems like one can go in the saloon, and first the person who shaves your head, he will click your photo. He will feed it in the computer, and he will show you, all these different varieties of hairstyles can be there. This is Amitabh Bachchan's hairstyle. This is Shah Rukh Khan. I don't know who all are there. Salman Khan, like that. And then you have to choose, okay, this one. And then he will give you cut like that. Cut means to your hair. And it costs, I think, 500 rupees or more than that. You all can come to us. We'll give you free of cost. Shave head. Next 3-4 months, you don't have to worry at all. Free of cost. Bloods also will sponsor. You can get your own blood, but even if you don't bring, temple can sponsor, provided you render some services or youth forum and temple, etc. So unnecessarily complicating life through these luxuries. I just give you a few examples of chairs, cars, and all that kind of thing. But one can keep it simple. In America, there is a formula called as KISS formula. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. If you are complicating your life, you are stupid. So, my dear stupid, keep it simple. That means keep life simple. Keep it simple, stupid. KISS. So, why? Because other people complicate their lives like anything. You might have heard the story that there was a brahmachari in an ashram under his guru's care. But then guru had to go some place, pilgrimage, something, preaching tour. He would have come after a few months. So he told, hey, my dear brahmachari, make sure the ashram is maintained, daily clean it, and keep life simple. I have taught you. I'll come after a few months. Yes, Gurudev. Gurudev left. So he was there. His life was very simple. He what dhoti kurta and kopin he had. So after taking bath, his kopin that he drenched, he kept it for drying. But then he heard there is some sound coming, and he found one rat was biting upon his kopin. Kopin, you understand? Loin cloth, langota or underwear, but underwear is not underwear. It's just a cloth piece of dhoti. So then he thought, oh, what happens is this kopin is a very important item for a brahmachari. It is said that a brahmachari is more attached to his kopin than a grihastha is to his wife. If the wife is not visible, the grihastha may not be so much concerned. But if the kopin is not visible, brahmachari will be wondering, Arey, where is my kopin? Did you see? Did you see? Did you see? As if some diamonds are only lost. It happens. I also have seen in Kanpur temple. I was there like this for a week or so, teaching Bhakti Shastri Bhakti. And then I left and I found my kopin is missing. So I called from there, Prabhu, is that did I forget my kopin there in the balcony something? Then he went and he said, yes, Prabhu, it is there. I thought, then I said, in case somebody is coming, you can send it. Recently, I was in Ujjain, Indore and Ujjain, just a month back, I think. So there I forgot my gamcha. Somehow it was in the balcony only, Shri Radha Madan Mohan temple. So then I called back and asked that Prabhu, taking care, that Prabhu, is my gamcha by mistake there? Because it's not found in the bag. Then he went in the balcony and he said, yes, yes, Prabhu, it is tied up there. I said, yeah, somehow I forgot. Okay, next month His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj appearance celebration will be there. So for festival, that time our brahmachari will come. Please make sure you send it through someone. Till then, keep it safely with you. Gamcha is at least okay. Gamcha, I don't know how much it costs. Maybe 70, 80, 100 rupees. But kopin is free of cost. Just a piece of dhoti you tear up, of old dhoti only. But so much attachment is there in this world. So brahmacharis are also attached. Grihasthas are all the time attached. Sannyasis are all the time detached. Brahmacharis are sometimes attached, sometimes detached. Like I told you that kopin, when I found that it is there, I said, okay, Hare Krishna. Gone. Okay, no problem. But gamcha, no, we want it back. Like that. So sometimes attached, sometimes detached. That is a brahmachari. If that brahmachari, after leading a life as a brahmachari for a few years, if he can become completely detached, he is fit for sannyas. But on the contrary, some brahmacharis after staying in brahmachari ashram become more attached to luxuries and all that. So they have to become grihasthas, compulsory for them. Because they are showing the tendency of grihastha. As brahmachari, it's okay, sometimes attached, sometimes detached. But if they become too much on the side of being attached, they have to become grihasthas. But on the contrary, if they become detached completely, they are fit for sannyas. So that brahmachari then he felt, "Hey, my coffee, this rat will eat up." Then he asked his friend what to do. He said, "I have a cat. The cat will take care of the rat, chase after the rat." So very good. He got a cat, and the cat was chasing after the rat, and the rat ran away. Coffee was intact. He was happy. But then after some time, cat started meow, meow. And he wondering what is that. He asked friend, "Why is he shouting? Earlier it was quiet." "Arey, you fool. The cat also is hungry, no? You eat something, cat also needs food. So what should do? Cat requires milk. So here is the milk," he said. "Ah, you get a cow. Cow will give the milk, and the cat will drink the milk. And the cat will chase after the rat. Rat is taken care of, and then the coffin is intact." He thought, okay, that's a good idea. So he got a cow. So the cow was giving milk, and cat was taking milk. And then she was running after rat, and rat was not troubling the coffin. Coffin was intact. But then after some time, the cow was hungry. The cow, like that, producing sound. Hey, what is that? Then said, "Arey, come on, cow also requires food, huh? So what to do? And who will take care of the cow now? Food, I have to do meditation, no? My tapasya, my austerity, brahmachari. So you get married. Wife will take care of the cow, all the needs, feeding, grass, and cleaning, etc. And the cow will give milk. Cat will drink the milk, will chase after the rat. Rat will be away from the coffin. Coffin is intact. So he got married. And then wife was doing, all that cycle was followed. And after some time she said, "What is this nonsense? Will you be just sitting like this? Will you not do any job? I want saris, I want bangles, I want sandals, I want house, I want long unending list. You know? So what? Go and do some job." Okay, so he went out, he took up some job and like that. And I like that some months passed by. Wife was fond of so many things. House came, then her saris, sandals, and everything was there. After a few months, when Guru came, he thought he came to wrong address. But then the disciple was there. He said, "Guru Maharaj, I am here." "Hey, what is this? What happened to you? You're a brahmachari." "No, I am a grahastha now." See, he got attached to so many things. Originally, it all began with coping. As a brahmachari, it was okay. He was attached and detached. But then eventually, he became so much attached. Whole paraphernalia, so many things came. Wife came, her saris, house, so many things. So he lost his brahmacharya life. So thus, one should keep life simple. KISS formula. Keep it simple, stupid. So certainly there are needs which one has to work it out. In a sense, one can take up a job, one can do business. Honest means earn some money, and that will be used mainly for food, clothing, and shelter, which are the basic needs of oneself and one's dependents like wife, parents, children, etc. But making a display of one's opulences and all, that is not required. That is only because of passion that one wants to. Those who are in ignorance, they are lazy, inactive. Those who are in passion, they are crazy, hyperactive. Those who are in the mode of goodness, they are busy, just active. Active for maintenance and spiritual life, like that. So one has to be not lazy and crazy, but busy, not inactive or hyperactive, but just active. Then one can function very smoothly and one can be highly successful in life, spiritual life as well as material life. One should not go to the extremes. You don't have to show too much renunciation as the beginners. Just basic minimum devotional service and whatever studies, job, little bit, and perform your life properly. Then you'll be successful. Yuktahara viharasya, yukta chestasya karmasu, yukta swapnava bodhasya, yogo bhavati dukkha. In 6th chapter 17th verse, Krishna says that one should not eat too much, which is in the mode of ignorance. One should not eat too less, which is in the mode of passion. Uh, Too less is passion. And don't sleep too much, which is in ignorance. Don't sleep too less, that is in passion. But moderate sleeping, 6 hours daily. And as far as eating also, just 50% of the stomach should be filled with solid food, 25% with air, 25% with water. दो भागो स्फुरयद अन्न दो भागो स्फुरयद अन्न तोयनैदैकं प्रपूरयेत् मारुतस्य प्रचारार्थं चतुर्थम अवशेषे. It's a Smriti mantra, sloka, which says that two parts of the stomach should be filled with solid food, one part with water, one part with air. 50%, 25, 25, like that. Then one can function smoothly. Otherwise, too much eating, one will feel too drowsy, sleepy, and too less eating, then one will feel weak, and then also there will be another difficulty. So appropriately one has to do. Similarly in life also, not luxury and not scarcity also in one sense. That not the basic needs are also not there. That is also not good. So one has to function for just getting basic needs. And apart from that, all other things should be for Krishna consciousness in one sense. He says that kamasya nendriya priti labho jivetaya is stressed a lot in most of the Vedic literature called as Karma Kanda literature. Dharma means religion, which people perform in the world because of their material desires for getting artha, economic development. Just like so many people come to Balaji up the hill here. Next, the hill is visible here. Which side is the temple? Here. Here is the temple. I think that gate Gopuram we can see like that. So there only. So many people are going by car. Here also you can see cars are going, and people are walking up to the steps also. So many people go and beg for their long list. Lord, I have this, I have that desire. Please fulfill, and I will give you this. I will give you that. So people do dharma for artha, for money, and artha for kama, for sense gratification. If I get wealth, with wealth, what can you not purchase? Everything can be purchased with wealth. That is the people's understanding. But they want to earn wealth through legal means and through God also. So that is dharma, artha, kam. So kam should not be dharma. Kamasya na indriya priti. Lust or the kam should not be used for sense gratification. It should be purified and converted into love. Atmendriya priti vancha tare boli kam, Krishnendriya priti cha dhare prema nam. The desire to satisfy one's own senses is called as lust, kam, and the desire to satisfy Krishna's senses is called as prem, love. So that is the original purpose. So that's why he's saying, kamasya na indriya pritir, labho jivita yavata. One should earn only that much by which the body and soul are kept together. To keep body and soul together. That is the English phrase. That means my soul should not jump out of the body. Isn't it? If I don't eat for 10 days, what will happen? Soul will jump out of the body. So that should not be. Similarly, if we eat 10,000 kg of rice, then also soul will jump out of the body. So that's why not too much, not too less. That is the formula. Labho jivata yavata. Just that is required for life. And Prabhupada's very nice statement in I think 1 to 10, he says, or 1 to 11 maybe, he says that what is that? Vadanti tat tattva vidas tattvam vijnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagwaniti shabdati. The absolute truth is realized in three features: Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagwan. The impersonal Brahman, Jyoti, light that comes from Vaikuntha and personalities in Vaikuntha world. Then the localized aspect of Paramatma, the guide in our heart, in each and every atom, and the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. So Prabhupada in the purport says the researchers of absolute truth are so overwhelmed with the research work that they don't waste their time with all the other things. Absolute truth, Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagwan. So now those who don't surrender to Guru, they will try to research through scriptures. What is that absolute truth? Is this, is that, what is it, like that? So they are so overwhelmed that they don't waste time for the worldly things. They are not after worldly things. They are after the topmost knowledge as to what is absolute truth. So that is what is required, that we should be inquiring about ourselves. Jivasya tattva jigyasa. We should inquire, what is my tattva? Who am I? So scriptures say, athato brahma jigyasa. That you inquire into the absolute truth. Who am I? Aham brahmasmi. Aham param brahma nasti. I'm not Param Brahma, I'm Brahma. I'm not body, I'm spirit soul. I'm not supreme soul, I'm just spirit soul. So this kind of inquiry is required. Jivasya tattva jigyasa nartho yasheha karmabhihi. For this one should work, not for any other reason. So thus, we should have vairagya from all those things which are unnecessary. One should keep away. That's what Krishna and Arjuna asked, Chanchalam himana Krishna pramati balavad drudam tasyaham nigraham manne vayoriva sudushkaram. And my mind is very restless, stubborn, obstinate, and it's more difficult than to control the wind. I can control the wind, but not my mind. Arjun says. How to control the mind? Arjun's question to Krishna. Krishna says, Asamshayam mahabhaho manodurnigraham chalam abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha gruhyate. So he says that undoubtedly true, my dear Arjun, to control the mind is very difficult. Asamshayam mahabhaho. Your, what do you call, big biceps you have, very strong body. But even person like you and person are bigger than you cannot control the mind. The mind is subtle and restless, very powerful agent of material energy. Asamshya mahabaho manodurnigraham chalam. Abhyasena to kaunteya vairagyena chikriyate. Abhyas, by constant practice of positive things. A, B, C, D basically. Association of devotees, reading Srila Prabhupada's books, scriptures, chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And diet, taking only Krishna Prasad. No bhoga, unoffered sinful food should not be taken. So through this abhyas and vairagya, negative things, meditating, gambling, illicit sex, intoxication, one should keep far away. Then one can slowly control his mind. Mind will wander due to its flickering and unsteady nature, but again and again pull it back. Yato yato nischalati manaschanchalam asthiram tatastato niyamaitat atmanne vavasham nayet. One has to pull the mind back. So what is required as far as life goes, we have to keep away from the negative things, because negative things are very dangerous. Just like you are going to cook, and for that you are starting on the stove, the chulha. Firewood you put inside, and then you put some fuel and start ignite that. But if you pour water on that wood, then you are destroying the whole thing, because then the wood will lose its potency to, produce fire very quickly. It will take a long time. On the contrary, when you try to ignite, smoke will come. That will go into your eyes and so irritating. Tears will come, and just there is no fire. How will you cook then? It will take a long time. So one should not put water on that wood or on that fire when you want to cook. By all means, it should be dry wood. Then and put more fuel, and then quickly one can cook. So thus, for progressing in life, we have to have vairagya. Vairagya means renunciation, to give up. Certain things have to be given up. How many of you are not from Tirupati town? Raise your hand. Vast majority. How many are from Tirupati? Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6. And I cannot, I don't know how much is the other count, but something like 20, 25 are minimum from outside of Tirupati. But you have come here. You gave up your hometown for what? Higher prospects, for education, maybe for job, something better. You could have stayed all of you without attending ISKCON classes, you from beauty parlor. Our beauty parlor is the temple hall of Shri Radha Vrindavan. And machinery we use, all that sound is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. The dying body, decaying body. What to apply on that powder and all that is useless. Years before, maybe 27, 28 years back, there was a brahmachari class. As a student, I was attending. His Grace Devanand Pandit was giving. So he said early morning, if you apply soap, the holes are there in the body. So the bodily pores get covered by the foam that is produced through that soap. And that's how when we sit for chanting, we feel sleepy. So morning when you take bath, you should not apply soap. Only in the second bath, you take after morning program. That time you can apply soap. So from that time onwards, none of the mornings I ever applied soap. 4 o'clock we take bath. No question of applying soap. And that saves time also. Very good. Quickly we can get ready for morning program. So only after second bath only I would take, but that also years before we left it all. So we should not be into decoration of the dying body, decaying body. We should have Yukta Vairagya principle only for the service of the Lord. Whatever is required, we use and accept. Everything else is not acceptable. That which I cannot use in the service of the Lord, I better don't go for it. Whatever, education and all. That's how when I was in second year of engineering only, that time only I was eager to join as a brahmachari when I was 18 years old. In third semester onwards, I shifted in the wife in the third semester of engineering. First and second semester I was in the hostel. So then after in the summer vacation, there was youth camp, which I attended in Shri Radha Kunjaberi temple, 28, 29, 30th of June, 1996. So I was inspired by that. I shifted in, I had already decided to shift in the voice. So third semester got over. There was winter vacation. I stayed in Shri Radha Kunjaberi temple. I did not go home at all. Fourth semester later, summer season, summer vacation, I stayed in temple. Fifth semester vacation, winter vacation, summer vacation, winter vacation. Every time I stayed in temple, did not go home for 1 second also. After the semester would restart, I would go just for Saturday, Sunday. Hometown was nearby, 96 kilometers away. That's it. So at the age of 18 only, I joined as a brahmachari. They say, na, after completing engineering, Prabhu joined on the same day. I joined on the from the second year of engineering only, at the age of 18 only. But for college and I had to go to stay there for 5-6 months. How difficult it would be. For that matter, Prabhupada had one of the what you call assistant Sanskrit. He was a Sanskrit scholar, one disciple only, foreigner, and he was foreigner. Sanskrit was not his language, and he was learning. He had interest. He had some grasp over it, but then he had to carry a lot of books, Sanskrit books, trunk full. He had his own baggage. So when Prabhupada would travel, this Sanskrit translator or whatever, he would also travel, and he would be having heavy bag, and he would be walking like that. And Prabhupada would shout on him, "What a nonsense! Like a donkey, you are carrying so much of load of these books." Prabhupada would condemn him like anything, very heavily. Unfortunately, that person left also spiritual practices later on, because one should not carry heavy load like a donkey carries. You understand? So one should not be so scholarly in the sense carrying even Sanskrit books. Prabhupada was condemning, and sure enough, that fellow did not continue bhakti. One has to be very careful not to have too many things. How many of you have experienced that having too many things takes a lot of time in maintenance? Your locker only in youth center, you may be having locker. Too many things you have. And sometimes you don't find out where is my ball pen, where is my ball pen. So much pain in the heart while searching for that ball pen, not finding only. And sometimes you purchase another one and you keep it in the locker. Next time you go, you find 2 ball pens. One the earlier lost one and one new. And then you're wondering, oh, but they are only behind somewhere. So like that, maintenance becomes a headache. Attachment is there inside heart and externally so many things around, then maintenance becomes headache. So keep it simple, stupid. This formula is very much required. Just the things, basic minimum required for practicing Krishna consciousness and spreading Krishna. Oh, spreading Krishna, like you see, we have this huge seminar hall. So many easy chairs, some plastic chairs, tables. Oh my God, the Vasasan is like Simhasan only. Huh? So we can have this for preaching, for spreading Krishna consciousness. Like people are there when our preacher sits on that Vasasan. My God, ये तो राजा महाराजा है और सभी लोग इनको महाराज ही बोलते हैं. इनका बड़ा राज्य होगा, पूरा तिरुपति में राज्य है इनका शायद. So for impressing them to attract to Krishna, that is okay. But otherwise, personally, we should keep life very simple. That is Yukta Vairagya principle. Our topic for today, Yukta Vairagya and drawing the line between necessity versus luxury for a happy life. Too many things, life gets cluttered. Like one paper I have here. It's very easy to deal with. Now this is Krishna consciousness, but let's say normal A4 size paper. And I tear it off into 1,000 pieces and spread it all around. Then to clean it up becomes a headache. It cannot come with the broom, with the finger. Each one particle of that litter paper, it will be headache. One paper is there, you can easily pick it up. So like that, one should be careful not to clutter his life into many things. Keep life. Okay, any question? Yes. Prabhupada, when he went to West also, if you saw his trunk, so many, very few things were there. There was one three-tier, what they call, some kind of cooker or something for cooking foods. And then that chhata you see, umbrella he has, and some dhoti kurta, and typewriter maybe. That's it. Bhagavatam, 200 set he carried. See, this is Pracharak. His luggage is less and preaching items are more. Books are the basis. 200 set of first canto, that means 600 volumes of Srimad Bhagavatam he was carrying to West. And in fact he did not have warm clothes. Mr. Chokshi was the secretary of Sumati Morarji. She asked, just see whether Swamiji has enough warm clothes. He's going to cold country like America. He doesn't know what it is. Just check. And when Chokshi said, show me what all you are carrying, in that there were no warm clothes, no sweater, nothing. Prabhupada had nothing. And he said, how can you dare to go to America? It's very cold. So let's go with me. So he took him to some cloth shops in Bombay and he purchased. You see na Prabhupada in America with coat and all that. That is all purchased by Mr. Chokshi. 150 rupees total cost worth warm clothes. Otherwise, Prabhupada was going to America without warm clothes only. But Krishna is careful. My pure devotee is going. He should not be trembling because of cold. So through Chokshi, through Sumati Morarji, Krishna arranged. So one should be very simple as far as personal life goes. And brahmachari life is very good. Most welcome. Because life is simple. There is no two-wheeler, there is no four-wheeler, there is no 2 BHK, 3 BHK. No brahmachari has any room. Anytime the authorities can come and say, come on, Prabhu, get out of here. Go to another room. Sometimes go out of this city only. Go to another city to preach. So life becomes very simple. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Like I also have so many things to maintain.
Everybody has. So that's what we have to reduce. Just the basic minimum. So that maintenance is easy.
How can we give priority for the things which we need to keep on?
How can we give priority?
For those things which we want to keep, like which can be put somewhere upside, but which can be daily used. How can we give the priority?
Daily use. We know which are the daily required things that will be daily touched. How many of you have things which you have not touched for 6 months? In the locker, there are so many things. For that matter, sometimes Bhagavatam volumes only. Or our Bhagavad Gita, as it is, kept as it is, untouched. So those things which we daily touch, like I am touching this glass many times in a day. I'll drink 4 liters of water daily. So it is generally half liter, but still Then also like 10 to 15 times I drink water through this glass, and then milk twice. So this is daily required. But there are so many other things which we may not require daily. But they may be required once in a while. One has to only see for himself what is too much and what is too less. Accordingly, one has to. Some things which are not being used for days or months or years, better. Why should you have unnecessarily headache thinking in our locker needs to be clean? Give away. Locker cannot be given up, but many things in the locker can be gifted to others. And it will be nice. Dadati Pratigrana. The duty says, thank you very much, bro. You give such a nice gift. Like, in the mind, you can say, I am also thank you. Otherwise, my headache, you took my headache, thank you. We cannot tell directly, maybe, but like that. That's how I gift hundreds of gifts to devotees. Because so many people give me so many gifts. My God. Cannot even imagine what all. In the lecture once I said that in what is that place? Near Hyderabad. Which is that where our Radha Pramod Prabhu was there? Adilabad. So there I was giving lecture to congregation, and I said because I was traveling 3,000 to 5,000 kilometers every month in Indian Railways. So that time these sockets were not there everywhere. Only near a toilet there was. So there would be fight. People would put. So many people would fight. Arey, come on, remove your mobile. I want to charge my mobile. How long? But sir, but you also see only one was visible over there. No, I also need lot of. So I told in the lecture that people keep fighting over that. My formula is simple. As soon as I sit in the train, I switch off my mobile. Only when important station comes, I switch it on and see whether any SMS comes. And all those who called me, there is no headache only. I don't know only who all called because I was traveling and mobile was switched off. So that one, after the lecture got over, within half an hour, one devotee gifted me power bank. I said, Prabhu, I understand because you're a sadhu. You cannot fight with the people there and near the bathroom. So I understand. So here is a power bank. It was costing 3,000 rupees. I was wondering, my God, this is a headache only. I never thought in the worst dreams that somebody will gift me power bank. As soon as I came to Pune, I gifted it to our Vaishnav Samadhan. Take it. Headache is one. And similarly, another place, this thought I am traveling so much, I have to pack up prasadam and take it after 3, 4, 5, 6 hours in the train. Cold prasadam, Prabhu travels so much. So he gifted that whole, what they call, Milton, what they call, hot pot. Complete, not just one pot. It is complete, what do you call that? Carrier, 3, 4 tier in that inside. I'm wondering, what is the Prabhu? I said, it will become very heavy for me. No, Prabhu, you can take hot prasad. I said, okay. After coming to Pune, I gifted to our Vaishnav Samadhan. Na rahega baas, na bajegi bansuri. No bamboo, no flute, no sound. Silent life, simple life. Like that. People give what not, my God. Japan se chappal aata hai. All varieties of things. So those things which we don't need, better give them off. Yes.
But sometimes, like, we think that thing might useful in future.
We are great thinkers. This is a big problem. My mind is so uncontrolled. Yeah, this thing, I think 2 days before my death, 55 years after from now, I think this thing can be used by me. So, okay, maintain it for 55 years and continue with your increasing headache. If you don't keep life simple, then we are stupid and we will suffer also. Then we all have to decide. Some things like this. Daily, earlier I should 9 to 5 liters of water daily with milk also. So 10 liters of liquids were drunk with this glass. So this is a great necessity. Just like earlier, sadhu would have kamandalu, na? So this is my modern day lifestyle. You can see hardly any clothes, only one bead bag in the right hand and left hand kamandalu, Diksha Patra or water pot. So this is okay. Keep life simple. They have jhola. Like this bag I always carry. In these books are there. You can see it's filled with books, Mahaprasad, gifts, cards, Hare Krishna Mantra stickers. It's highly spiritual bag. As far as my necessity is only that bottle and this glass. These are the two things only. By mistake, this remained in this, but otherwise, so keep life very simple. Don't clutter it too much. I don't carry laptop also in travels. It remains in Bona only. Sometimes 1 month I'm out, nothing to. I anyway don't use so much laptop. So life remains very simple. Yes. Any other question?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
So, today we are learning that we should keep our life very much simple. But can't we say that Prabhupada made his life too much not simple because he had to go to USA and did
So that is a preaching na, that I already said na. Like I gave the example of this hall. We have such a huge hall, AC hall, such chairs, such a huge simhasan like chair, tables, and very. It's all for preaching. None of the brahmachari stay here, na. Not the brahmachari. This is brahmachari ashram. Brahmachari ashram, if you go, it will be very simple. Lockers will be there. Not even caught many times. Just they have foam or chatai. They spread it in the night for sleeping. Morning they get up, roll it up. It goes in one corner of the room, not visible in the daytime. Life should be simple. Prabhupada never complicated his life. He simplified our life. How would his life be complicated? If his life was complicated, he would have made our lives complicated. His life was so simple. That's how we are inspired to continue with very simple lifestyle. Prabhupada was given such nice room in LA, Los Angeles temple. Prabhupada said, I only long to be in my room in the Shri Radha Damodar temple in Vrindavan. If now also you go to Radha Damodar temple room of Prabhupada, it's so simple. They would have renovated, so it looks good. But in Prabhupada's time, before 1965, those rooms were so simple, one cannot imagine. And while being in the posh room of Los Angeles, Prabhupada is thinking, I only long to be back in Vrindavan, in my Radha Damodar temple room, so that I can have darshan of Radha Damodar and write Srimad Bhagavatam, etc. Prabhupada was extremely simple. Okay, to give you another classic example, when we obtained the land of Shri Krishna of this Radha Madhav, that is Mayapur Chandrodaya temple, only land was obtained and there was no structure there. Somewhere devotees had to stay, Prabhupada had to stay, so they had built Prabhupada Kutir. How many of you seen near Prabhupada Samadhi? Most of you had been, so you know. Very simple structure, whatever it was, now also it is there like that. And Prabhupada was staying in one side, writing, etc. And the other side, devotees, Mataji is also staying, just little sari and all that. One or two Matajis were also there, cooking for Prabhupada, Malti Mataji, etc. So eventually Prabhupada, that lotus building was made. No temple, nothing. Here only in the Kutir only they had Radha, Madhav, small, this much size, they were worship. And lotus building was the first building which Lord Prabhupada's room was ready with all modern facilities, commode, everything. And they said, Prabhupada, now your room in lotus building is ready. Please come there to stay. Prabhupada said, no, why should we stay there? Here, this is very nice in the fields, nice hut, hermitage. Very good. I'm very happy. I'm not going there. And the devotees were wondering, Prabhupada doesn't go. There are rooms for other devotees also. How will they shift then? Because Prabhupada is not staying, how will they stay there then? That means Prabhupada has simple facility and they have very modern, nice facility. So then devotee said, Prabhupada, if you don't shift, other devotees won't shift. Prabhupada said, no, it's okay here, like that. So then they were wondering what to do. Prabhupada is not ready at all. There is no desire in his heart. So then they knew Prabhupada's weakness. What was Prabhupada's weakness? Unlimited desire to preach. So then they said, Prabhupada, if you stay in this simple hut where there is no modern toilet, nothing, so many great scientists and literaries and newspaper reporters, dignitaries, philosophers, poets who want to come and interview you, they will not come in this hermitage. But if you are in that room with all modern facilities, so many will come, preaching will spread. So what do you say? Prabhupada said, let's go immediately. Why are we here then? Let's go. And Prabhupada immediately shifted. You see, Prabhupada was so simple. In New Vrindavan temple, there was no toilet except one toilet for Prabhupada. Prabhupada was not staying there, but whenever he comes. So because last Prabhupada, whenever he visited, months had passed by and the toilet was not working, flush. So my spiritual master, his name was Radhanath Swami Maharaj, he was a brahmachari that time. So he was told that Radhanath, you have to make sure that this flush works. So Maharaj was working. He was not connected to plumbing or anything related to toilet and flush. So he was trying all his brain. He was using this way, that way. The flush was not working. Whole night he had to stay awake. And early morning, Prabhupada was about to get up and go use that. And now the toilet should work. And Maharaj was in tension whether it will work or not work. Somehow he pressed flush and all the water was flushing. He was, "Wow, I was saved. Otherwise, Prabhupada would be coming and the flush is not working. So it's okay." So he told the leader. And then Prabhupada came out with lota like that. And he said, "Prabhupada, what is that?" "I'm going to respond to nature's call." "No, no, Prabhupada, for you, we have very nice toilet. And the flush also works." "Works or not?" "Works, works." Maharaj just, "Yes, works very nicely." So Prabhupada said, "No, we are in the natural setting, in the forest, in the woods. Let us respond to nature's call in a natural way. I'm going in the woods." Prabhupada went alone with some disciples. He went. See, Prabhupada was so simple. Now, when we have option of having toilet, will we go to forest? Never. Prabhupada, having facilities, he was not mad after them. Prabhupada was very simple.
Yeah, so in terms of using those facilities for our personal benefits, we should be as simple as possible.
Correct. For Krishna, we can have everything of the creation.
Yeah, but and in terms of for preaching, like we should try our best and we can.
Yeah, Laksha, you see, no? What a brahmachari I am. See this mobile. Highly electronic brahmachari. Not because I am engineer, but for preaching. That's what I told them. This natural garland for my empowerment, this garland for your empowerment, so that you all can hear me.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Yes, any other? Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
How to suppress the desire for
One should not
accumulating.
suppress, sublimate. Suppression doesn't work.
To accumulate things or one who is attached to things like
Gift them to others. Purchase and gift. Purchase and gift. Then you stop purchasing. I'm almost sponsoring to others. Why should I waste my money? So better I don't purchase them. So no problem. You purchase. You have money, no? Keep purchasing, keep donating. Like that. Sublimation means purifying it. Using it. Just like we have desire to eat. We don't suppress it. No, we have wonderful prasadam. We offer to Krishna best of the foods, and he gives his mercy and we take them. We don't suppress. Their God is impersonal. God doesn't have mouth. So he cannot eat. So they remain starving. And our God has mouth and he eats unlimitedly. He's a young boy also. 16-year young Govind Dev. He eats like anything. And after he eats, then we also eat like anything. But we share and care, and then we are happy. We don't suppress. Everything can be sublimated, everything can be purified. That's what is the main topic. No? Yukta Vairagya means what? That thing which can be used in the service of the Lord can be used. Otherwise, we don't go for it. Like meat and all that cannot be used, so we don't use. But everything else, flowers, fruits, trees, everything. We have all varieties. Gardening is one service. Tulsi care. We can grow tulsi like anything. So many things can be done. What is almost everything can be used, and intelligence Krishna will provide how to use a particular thing in the service of the Lord. For that matter, one Mayavadi came to meet Prabhupada and he said, "Swamiji, you have a program today evening. So many thousands of people are coming. Please, these are my pamphlets of my program. I have my ashram nearby. So please distribute all these pamphlets to people so that people will also get benefited. They will come for my program." Prabhupada said, "Okay." He told one disciple to take it. After the lecture Prabhupada gave, the Mayavadi left. Prabhupada remembered those pamphlets. Prabhupada said to his disciple, "Distribute those pamphlets to all these people here." And the disciple was shocked. Are Mayavadi, third class fellow. Mayavadi Krishna Apradhi is offended to Krishna. And Prabhupada is saying, distribute these pamphlets. But Guru is ordering, Guru Avagya should not happen, disobeying Guru. So he distributed those pamphlets to each one of them. Then Prabhupada said, now all those apple slices are there, distribute on the pamphlet. So people got apple slices, they ate nicely, and after that they took that pamphlet and threw it in the dustbin. So that sannyasi or that Mayavadi, whatever guru, he got benefit of doing Agyat Sukruti or direct Sukruti, of providing, he sponsored dish, paper plates for that evening his consumption program. So he got advanced, he made advancement. So everything can be used also. It requires intelligence. That's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur was the only person apart from governor of Bengal who had car. Entire Bengal, only two people had a car. Governor, top one, number one person. And number two, Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He would be saffron and he would go in that car. As soon as the car would go in the remote village of Bengal, all the children and women would come running, hey, car, gadi, aaya. And then gadi would slow down, stop. So they would touch the car. They would touch the glass. Gadi, and all the children would be smiling, gadi. Kabhi gadi dekha nahi. So they are very happy. And then the door opens and they are wondering, the owner will come out. And the saffron dhoti wearing person, tall, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he would come out. Sadhu? Sadhu is coming from the car. How he is so rich? And then he would take out many books and he would keep it on the car. So these books are there talking about, all of you can take these books, I give some donation. And they would be shocked. Car, then Sadhu, and the books. So they understood, car is over now. They touch the car, everything. Now more impressive is the Sadhu. And the Sadhu is saying all attention is giving to books. Take these books. Then they would take the books. Then they would purchase. So this is called a Yukta Vairagya. You'll find the Bhaktivinoda Thakur's, photos with coat, suit, and all that. He was very
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So, as we think in order to preach nicely, like we require certain facilities or certain things in the gadget, and when we get them, like sometimes it happens that we start identifying with them and we may get attached to those facilities and gadgets that we have. So how we can take care that?
That's why it should be in relationship with Krishna, and Krishna's representative is Guru. If Guru is allowing you to have that gadget, you may continue. Otherwise, if he says no, then no. In my mobile, I had WhatsApp connection for 1 year, and I was using, but afterwards, Shampoo said no. No brahmachari in ISKCON Pune temple can have WhatsApp in his mobile. I said, but for how to communicate? He said, in laptop you can have. I said, but I don't carry laptop when I go outside of Pune, and I travel also a lot. He said, no, you carry laptop. If you want, we will purchase app for you, but you cannot. So I tried 2-3 times. He said no. So I gave it up. So now 1.5 years, I don't have WhatsApp. Only during Radha Samarajata, I have service of Damsa. For that 15-20 days, I have WhatsApp. Otherwise, I will put it, and then after 15-20 days, I remove it. So we should be clear that if it is Krishna sanctioning, then only. Otherwise, not. Prabhupada did not have phone also. Even that landline phone also, isn't it? He did not have car. First of all, he did not have air ticket only. He went by cargo ship. Who is the one Acharya who will go by cargo ship? 38 days of travel. Tomorrow, Prabhupada will reach America. Means 60 years back he reached. Tomorrow is that day. Prabhupada's arrival in US. So we should keep simple. Not the gadgets that you preach. You preach because you carry Krishna in your heart. If you don't have Krishna in your heart and you have 10,000 gadgets on your body and in your bag, what is the use? Krishna se tomar, Krishna dite paro, tomar shakati ache. Ami to kangal, Krishna Krishna boli, dhai tava pache pache. Krishna is yours, so my dear spiritual master, and you have the ability to give Krishna to others. And saying Krishna Krishna, I run behind you. Please give me Krishna. But gadgets you cannot preach. Okay, but they can be used to speed up the process to some extent. We should be convinced through gadgets. Prabhupada, which gadget he used? One typewriter. That's it. That is what? He did not have plane ticket, he did not have anything. And how simple he remained. In India, he had only one car, that ambassador car. So he had to go for a program. He told foreigner, take me out. He said, oh no, Swami Prabhupada, I cannot drive because the horn is not working. And India without horn, can you imagine driving vehicle? I heard now in Japan they have the technology is so advanced. Without driver, the cars move. What you call? Automatic like that. You just have to type something and give order. Car will come and you'll find car driver. No driver there. You sit there and feed something, your destination, and the car will go. And when the something comes in between, immediately it stops. I think there are many sensors in that car. We hundreds like that. So one devotee was telling me in Bangalore. In India, this car can never work because dog will come. It will come. It will be only the sensors will be senseless. So all the time halt only, not able to move only. 1 inch is good, and something will come like that. But anyway, so what I was telling is that disciple said, no, Swamiji, without Prabhupada, I cannot without horn. That is most important. Even if brake doesn't work, no, not a problem. Horn should work. Anything comes in India. So Prabhupada said, don't worry, I have horn. You sit and you try. And he sat. Prabhupada sat with a plate in his hand and one spoon. And tongue, he continuously from there. And the disciple could very effortlessly try because all the people, kya hua, kya ambulance, and they were all going away. And car could pass through. It's so simple, Prabhupada. Now, how many of us, now also in this condition, if we take you in temple vehicle, generally ISKCON temple vehicles are like that. Apart from horn, everything use sound. Horn doesn't blow, but everything else is producing some sound. So, will you travel in that vehicle with like plate like this and spoon? Will you? So, Prabhupada is founder Acharya of ISKCON. So elderly. And he doesn't worry. Preaching is the essence. And utility is the principle. There he must have distributed books. Books are the basis. And purity is always pure devotee. Purity is the force. All four principles in action. What an amazing personality, Prabhupada. Nobody can imagine. Isn't it? Yes. Any other? We should be proud that we are Prabhupada. Not exactly followers, trying to be his followers. What could be a better master than Prabhupada? And foolishly, some ISKCON devotees leave ISKCON, go somewhere else, take shelter of some Baba. One should see the missionary work that Prabhupada did out of compassion for all the suffering conditioned souls. Yes. Should we end? No question? Okay, then we'll end. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Samaveta Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande.